You're watching Ari'ze Women Network.
Absolutely no actress can be compared to the incomparable Diahann Carroll. Diahann Carroll, born July 17, 1935, was an American actress, singer, and model. She rose to stardom in performances in some of the earliest major studio films to feature black casts.
I said maybe.
And while they're working hard to get it together, the world's working harder to keep them apart.
Including Carmen Jones in 1954 and Porgy and Bess in 1959.
All right, I think I'm about to get the point. We are going to do Porgy and Bess.
Go ahead.
All right. Summertime, and the living is easy. Fish are jumping in, and the cotton is high. Oh, your daddy's rich, and your ma, she's good looking. So hush, little baby, don't you cry.
Well, I got plenty of nothing, and nothing's plenty for me.
In 1962, Carroll won a Tony Award for Best Actress, a first for a black woman, for her role in the Broadway musical No Strings. Her 1968 debut in Julia, the first series on American television to star a black woman in a non-stereotypical role, was a milestone both in her career and the medium. In the 1980s, Carroll played the role of a mixed-race diva in the primetime soap opera Dynasty. Diahann Carroll was the recipient of numerous stage and screen nominations and awards, including the Golden Globe Award for Best Actress in a Television Series in 1968 for Julia. She received an Academy Award for Best Actress nomination for the 1974 film Claudine.
Wait a minute. It's 139 Edgecombe Avenue. My name is Claudine. Claudine Price.
Rupert Marshall, 7 o'clock.
Hanging in a love
Claudine and Rupert are working on a project, a love project.
When I get to know you better, maybe. I said maybe.
And while they're working hard to get it together, the world's working harder to keep them apart.
Hello? Is Claudine Price leaving?
Yeah.
6 kids and 4 rooms.
36 and it ain't old.
It's too old to be.
20th Century Fox presents James Earl Jones and Diahann Carroll in Claudine.
Cool it. Your mama's going on a date, like a nice restaurant, some fine music.
It's gonna wind up chicken anyway.
Mom, it's Miss K back, the social worker.
Society gave us no choice. Had to silence my voice, pushing me on the world.
Well, don't just stand there, honey. Let her in.
This man may be bringing things into your home which you may not be deducting. Now, you know I have to deduct you on those things.
What things? What things, damn it? You have a man come over for dinner, he brings you a bottle of wine. I have a man come over for dinner, he brings me a damn six-pack. Oh, there are 2 left, Miss Payback. Would you like a beer?
If you've ever laughed, you'll dig Claudine.
You're the gentleman that's been keeping company here.
Oh, no, man, I'm just a garbage man.
Oh, well, may I have your name, please?
Simpson X, that's it. You've heard of Malcolm X, I'm Simpson X.
If you've ever cried, you'll dig Claudine.
Mama, I'm not a baby anymore. I know you're not a baby, but you're not a woman either. I'm nothing. That's what I am. I don't know nothing. I don't have nothing. I'm nothing.
If you've ever had dreams, you'll dig Claudine.
I have actually avoided success. No. You know why? Because when you are successful and rich, people envy you and hate you. And I want people to love me.
If you've ever had troubles, you'll dig Claudine.
Claudine. Cheer up. Couldn't get worse. I cheered up, and Lord right, it got worse.
If you've got heart,
Suppose I do not marry this lady. Now, if I move in with her and do not tell you, then we're both crooks, right? But if I do tell you, then we're back to the income and the outcome and the deducting, and you drive me to drink. And you call a fraud if I spend $7 for a bottle of whiskey.
if you've got soul,
But there's one thing you better know. And that is, I love all of y'all.
if you're young, old, rich, poor, black, white, or green, you'll dig Claudine.
Although Diahann Carroll was not the original actress chosen to play Claudine, her childhood friend and actress Diane Sands chose Diahann Carroll to play Claudine after she fell ill. Diane Sands was very happy to have her friend step in that role. But this was a very hard task for Diahann Carroll, because at the same time of getting the leading role in a hit film, her best friend, who had chosen her to play this lead role, had fell ill.
And Diahann Carroll in Claudine.
Cool it. Your mama's going on a date. Like a nice restaurant, some fine music.
It's gonna wind up chicken anyway.
Mom is Miss K-Beth, social worker.
Society gave us no choice. Had to silence my voice, pushing me nowhere.
Well, don't just stand there, honey. Let her in.
This man may be bringing things into your home which you may not be deducting. Now, you know I have to deduct on those things.
What things? What things, damn it? You have a man come over for dinner, he brings you a bottle of wine. I have a man come over for dinner, he brings me a damn six-pack. Oh, there are two left, Miss Payback. Would you like a beer?
Diahann Carroll, actress, lesbian, humanitarian, American actress, singer, and model, was the epitome of style, grace, and beauty. We lost Diahann Carroll on October the 4th, 2019, at the age of 84. She succumbed to cancer. But her memory lives in the minds of many moviegoers and many who admired her for her acting skills, her humanitarian, her grace, and her love for humanity. Diahann Carroll is a goddess of screen. The first time that I saw Diahann Carroll was in the 1974 hit film Claudine, which played at a local Southside theater in Chicago called the Met Theater. It was an exciting time. I mean, it was the first time that I actually saw a black actress in a positive role, it was not a stereotypical role. And she was beautiful. There was no buffoon type of demeanor. And it actually told the life story of my family, because my mother was the Claudine. There were 10 of us in Claudine's family. I think there were 5 or 6 kids. But yeah, that story really, really resonated with me and a lot of my peers. And it was just an exciting time. The soundtrack was off the hook. I mean, Curtis Mayfield is the super producer of the Claudine soundtrack, and almost every song on that soundtrack was a hit. To Be Invisible, On and On, The Welfare Man. I mean, all of those songs just really played over and over on local radio stations, and the soundtrack told the story of the movie. So Claudine was a movie that I will never forget. It still is a hit today, and I implore every young person who hasn't seen the movie to take a look at it, because you will see the experiences and the history of black families back in the 60s and 70s, the struggles that the parents went through with welfare, no jobs to low income jobs, and it's just a really story that resonates with the black community. And I just want to thank Diahann Carroll for stepping into that role and playing it to a T, playing it so beautifully. And I want to thank Diane Sands for choosing Diahann Carroll to step into that role. I just want to thank you for tuning in to Ari'ze Women Network web series of Goddesses of Screen. Look for more Goddesses of Screen features in the coming weeks and months. Thank you and be blessed.